Проверить, если мне там...
Написано не в сети.
Ну да, но сейчас я должен в сети уже быть, потому что я только что начал эту трансляцию. Вот, и там я только что начал эту трансляцию. А, все, слышно меня, да. Вот, и там... Вот, окей, хорошо. Все слышно, да? А там проверить, если работает музыка на моем канале. Там. Зайди.
Все еще стоит, что не в сети.
А зайди на Twitch, и там у меня есть экстеншн чуть пониже, да? И там можно на что-то сыграть. Проверь.
Так, вот сейчас нормально.
Да. А там...
Если
Там вот это посмотри, если можно там это нажать и там будет что-то играть, нет? Проверь. Для тебя будет играть?
Тут саунд, который...
Да, саунд там.
Discover, create, share.
Да.
Start, если я нажму, да?
Нажми, если там в канале будет слышно, нет? Вот. Потому что у меня рестрим здесь. Я не уверен, что он слышно будет.
Ну, я пока ничего не слышу.
Ничего не слышно?
Я тебя слышу.
Я понял. А ты там сыграл какой-нибудь сэмпл?
А, да, слышно, можно поставить.
Можно поставить, да?
Да.
Ну, отлично. А только тебе слышно? Я почему-то не слышу.
А, ну, значит, только мне слышно. Да. Только тебя уже смотрит не только я. Еще
Да?
Да.
Ну, окей, ладно. Смотрим 3 плюс 2. 3, 0. No, I see 3 people here. You guys waiting for this. Alright, so I'm gonna see if chess.com also comes up with something. Finally we got the game. So again, we're returning to the hippo for the second day in a row. And I put in some, I was looking for some interesting extensions because I like music in general, but setting up all those things is not simple for me. Knight c4, there's a brand new move, actually. It's a very interesting idea to play bishop f4 and then, you know, take on d6. I first encountered this idea quite a while ago. Well, it's interesting. I'm just not sure that black should be afraid of anything here in particular. And just castle, I guess. Since my two bishops are here. Anyway, so there is a panel extension a little below on my Twitch. And you guys can play some sounds or bleeps, whatever. Let me know if it has any problems. Okay. I'll try to fix it. I'm just not sure if I'm very good at this thing. Okay, so right now we probably don't want to exchange the queens, as we want to play for an advantage here. Trying to get into the bishop d6, knight d6 is always welcome, because that will be pinned. For how long? I don't know, but it will be pinned. So queen e8, and now maybe queen c6 some point. Okay, bishop d5 I probably have to play. And then queen c6. Or maybe rook c8 first, yeah. Rook c8, bishop b6. Okay, this rook goes here. Take. Knight d7 then. Because that bishop on c5 should be hanging. And we get into this position where I should be slightly better because that pawn on c3 is weak. So as a result of all this tactical operation, black seems to be completely fine. Completely fine. Has a pawn. Is a pawn. Okay, let's get this pawn too. take, bishop d4, then bishop b4, and a5, and we still keep the rooks, which is important, because we don't want to exchange the rooks. And now there is this part where there will be... it's not simple actually, yeah? I have to activate my rook. Alright, so let's put the rook back. The rook belongs to b8, and now I need to put bishop e7. In this case, my rook finally gets to d2, which is also nice. Okay. Hi, everybody. I hope you have a good day and you enjoy. Okay. Well, this should be interesting anyway. Trying to activate my rook. In this case, he doesn't give me the chance to activate my rook, yeah. I'm still trying to activate my rook. So this is gonna be a big fight. a6, bishop b7. It looks like the pawn is ready to roll also. I'll probably want to give... so I have to give this, take, and bishop e8 is a huge threat. So I cannot allow this. So there's gonna be a draw, because he's gonna give me checks and play this move, yes. Okay. Okay, good job. Good job. Enianos. Hi everybody, thank you. Yep, I hope you guys doing also well. I'm trying to lighten up some mood with some hippo chess. This guy is extremely aggressive. He's extremely aggressive. Well, that can be a good thing or that can be a bad thing, right? So it's a double-edged sword. So if I play b5, where is your knight going? I'm just curious. The inquiring minds want to know. c4. Then I can probably just grab this pawn. You guys know how I love to grab the pawns. So let's grab this pawn. And then queen goes to c2. Knight d2. And we're left with a healthy extra pawn. And technically this is already a winning position. Hi everybody. I was trying to fix some shiny new things for you. Got this new extension. So if I take this bishop, you cannot take this pawn because that will leave me with this extra stuff. So let's take here. Knight goes to f3 because I want this knight on e5 or on g5. That knight on a5, you guys know Yatarish, right? Knight on the rim, knight is on the rim. It's not the greatest. It's definitely not the greatest in the world. Now he has lousy structure, he has lousy a lot of things. So check or knight g5, that's the question. Also, if I just push this knight out, what he's gonna do? I don't know, maybe knight f6 and then knight g5, right? Probably can't even just do this. Don't really want to help him fix his structure, but yeah, definitely I don't want to do that. Okay, so how are we going to handle this position? Actually, let's handle it this way. Since his knight is on a5, it's not going anywhere, I'm gonna do this. And now we need to put our knight somewhere in a good spot, which can be just h4, really. And of course, we don't give you any material. If he gets a knight on d4, but he managed to fix his structure in a lot of ways, of course. Yeah, so that's a big thing for him. So that's a letter of commendation. My knight should go to e3, right? Then it protects the pawn on c4. Then I can double finally and try to go for a 4 break eventually. Ideally, I want to put my bishop on d5, so that will be pipe dreams. I don't know. So let's just do the waiting move. And he wants to play knight somewhere, so knight g2, knight e3, I should play reasonably fast. Русский не забыл, no. Russisch kulturisch, yeah? Okay, we have not forgotten the Russian culture, no. Because I'm actually living in Russia right now for the last 4 years, so definitely starting to forget my English. Okay. Okay, so we're getting into this now. We're getting to boom, boom, boom. A lot of things are going to be decided really fast. Now I'm gonna grab with this pawn. No free pawns for you. Take. Okay. King moves, maybe? Check. Yeah, but then I win. Yeah, you don't have time. Alright, so this was pretty good guy. Are you keeping up with modern theory? No, I'm not. As you guys see, I'm playing Hippo. What kind of modern theory in Hippo is? I have no idea. Is there? I mean, I consider myself as one of the leading world experts on the Hippo opening. I'm sure there are some homemade experts on the Grob opening, right? Modern Hippo with a TikTok. Is that something serious? Yeah, so okay, let's change this Chinese. Chinese is actually a good choice. Can keep up some English. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. So, this is the Dutch structure. So, what's going on here? What's going on was just gonna grab stuff. That's what's going on. There is a different move order how we're gonna grab it, but the thing is to grab it anyway. So, and he seems to grab my pawns back. Not good. Who's this guy? 26, 77. Yes, definitely. He's playing a counter Hippo opening. Yeah, we can't allow this knight to leave. Okay, so let's test this young man. Then I hope it's a young man. Okay, maybe he's not a young man. Doesn't matter. Let's hope this guy knowledge in the endgame. His endgame skills. Endgame skill is the measure of a man in current chess. Okay. So if your endgames are good, you're worthy. are a worthy one. So, of course, you play a5. Now the question, should I play d4 immediately? Should I play c3? Well, ideally you want to play d4 and then take with rook on d4. That is ideal situation. We all know there is no ideal situation, right? So d4, we set him up a small trap. If he plays c4, then I play rook a4, and because this rook on d8 has to protect the d5 pawn, then he cannot really move. If he grabs, of course I grab with the rook, right? TikTok is a website for kids to post short videos. Isn't God in the USA? I was in the USA. That was a long time ago. So, what's going on here? This nice trick Black plays here. So let's play c4 and b4. That's what we're gonna do. And hope it works. It's basically a bluff, okay? So I'm bluffing. I'm not a big fan of bluffs, but sometimes you gotta do it. I have a huge support in my wife. I think she probably thinks I'm a weirdo, but okay. So let's see how this ends up. Hi, I'm in Germany. I was in Germany. I'm everywhere, yeah? It's like now, you guys remember, if you're old enough, you probably remember the game. The kid game was like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego or something? So I feel like there's a new game coming up. It's like, where in the world is Gara? And we all know that Gara means cat in Spanish, so it means, where in the world are the cats? And it's like, I can say, cats are everywhere. That's a Buddhist answer for you, okay? So, the cats are everywhere. You can find them under your bed. Anywhere there's a cat. Everybody wants to be a cat. Do you guys know this song? It's a fantastic song. It's my wife introduced it to me. Everybody wants to be a cat, because only cat knows where it's at. Yeah? Great song. So anyway, we're getting active game here, so and we're also in attacking mode. Grab the pawn, I guess. Grab the bishop. I can grab the rook and grab this pawn. And we're looking good, because the pawn on f5. So you saw how this endgame was very tricky, eh? Thank you for following. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys all staying at home. Let's beat this coronavirus with some hippo, okay? Hippo for the win. Ooh, bishop d3, knight e2. Now this I've never seen before. So whenever you're faced with something you've never seen before, you should handle it extremely carefully. But bishop g5 is a waste of time. In Spanish it's good, but here in the hippo, I don't think it's good for white, because you're wasting a lot of time, and f5 might be coming, yeah? So that's on the other hand, I have g5 now possibility, so let's use this trick. Because if he takes, I play knight g6, of course, and I hit the bishop. But if he doesn't take, then I'm faced with a dilemma, right? Then I can probably play knight f6 and go for the knight h5 here. Since I'm also eyeing, I'm delaying. In the hippo, you should delay your king in the center, because you're watching where your pawn castles, and then you make your plans based on that. Stay healthy and safe. Very good. Stay healthy and safe. Anyway, if some of you could test that new thingy with the sound, with the audio sound, let me know if it works for you, because I'm not sure how I did it. Hope it works. Hopefully there's some sounds they have that you might find enjoyable. So let's go after this bishop finally. He's pretty good. You know, he's protecting his king, and if I open the position, he might be really annoying. So let's grab this pawn, because he takes with the knight. Then I take the bishop, of course. Then I can play h5, which will fall for bishop e2. So I don't know. So maybe, but if I play rook g8, the knight h5 is coming, right? So that's not something that I'm looking forward to. Okay, so but if I play h4, okay, let's play h5, and let's go for h4 because I want to castle long side, and then open the files for my attack, right? So this is an IM. He is playing actually pretty well. So the idea is to play knight h5. He meets my h4 with that. Well, it's a sneaky thing, of course. It's a very sneaky try. So I'm wondering, should I play d5 now? But if I play d5, knight h5 is still in the cards. And on the other hand, yeah, so centralization was always a good thing. So that's what I did. That's why he is standing better, I believe, because of the centralization. And I have huge problems, actually. So my hippo didn't quite work well this time. Fine, so let's castle. Let's not think too long on this. On the other hand, I might lose a lot of material here, probably, yeah. I'm losing the f7 pawn as well. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm losing a lot of material. But on the upside, we got our G file open, right? So king b8, rook to g7 maybe rook g8 first, and I'm low on time, of course. That's always a bad combo. Knight g6, sort of trying to create some threats. Nobody cares about this pawn anymore. Rook h8 to knight h4, I don't know. Whichever one comes faster. Probably rook h8, yeah. Because I need to start doing some checks. Okay, that was pretty dangerous position, yeah. I was down 2 pawns, worse position, but he allowed me to... He gave me too much time with all that a4, a5, and 2 tempies. Actually, what I think about this whole situation with the candidates, I mean, you can't just postpone the tournament like this at all. I mean, it's just people who are on the lower bottom of the table, they have nothing to play for. They know they're not going to win. So just you either cancel the whole tournament, or I think that's the only way you can continue. You need to start anew, because this is no such thing here as postponement. And you need Rajabov in the tournament, of course, because he was absolutely right. he said that they need to postpone the tournament, and these guys didn't. It's just hubris. That's what I think. It's just plain hubris. So what is this? Masya. Masya sounds like a Russian name, I think. Well, okay, it would be Slavic, right? Anyway, so we need to develop, we need to put something. This bishop is strong, so bishop goes probably to e3. I need rook on c1, another rook on d1, f4, f3 maybe. Then I'll be happy. Yeah, so this endgame is actually good for black, I think. Ooh, this is forcing. You cannot play b6 because of e5. And unless you don't play b6, then I play c5 and I tangle my double pawns, and I think I'll be okay. No, this is not my first Twitch stream. I'm on and off guy. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for joining. I know that there are some other streams people doing. I know there is a stream by Nepomniachtchi, and so c5 has to be played. So grab. Finding someone who can beat Naka. Is that all you think about? Like beating Naka? Shame on you. Okay. I think Naka is semi-retired, yeah? He's just like me, in a way. He's been streaming all the time now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, though. So thank you for following. Yes, indeed. Everybody, thank you for following and for joining the channel. I'm playing Hippo, but in this case, because people playing g6 and b6, it's very tough to play Hippo. You simply cannot play g3 or the opponent will take your rook, right? Yes, I was on the ICC back a very long time. So bishop h3 is the move. Yeah, I was wondering why she's thinking left the game. Left in the game. Do you give lessons? Do I give lessons? Yeah, sometimes I do. Actually, now with a lot of time, I can actually do some lessons. But no, come on, it's not reasonable for him to retire. I'm just saying, he's doing all this streaming because with all the number of subscribers he's got, he's a very good income. Just professional chess players don't have many tournaments now, especially because of the virus and travel restrictions, right? So yeah, why not make money if you can sit at home, right? So I was thinking same thing actually. Why I'm just sitting home, and why can't I just play some games? You guys get to watch me play some games, and I get to get some subscribers, right? Yeah, I know he's not doing it for money, but money still is a good thing, right? I mean, it's a brand. Naka is, of course, a top world player. He's a top 10, I think, still. And he's only 30-something. I was 30-something when I won the World Cup. I was back in the World Championship fight. So he's in his prime, I would say. But to be honest, there are a couple of things I can comment on that further. One is that if you're fighting for the World Chess Championship title, then you really need to focus on playing only the top dogs and heavy training. Because if you do things like Twitch and do play a lot of games with the people who are not on the top level, then you lose your practical strength. And I think that was the reason in some of his games that I saw, he was blundering stuff. He didn't play best. I mean, it's rare now, but as he gets older, that will become more common. So I'm putting some things here. So let's see. So we got some game, right? Alright, finally we got some game. Manuel. Andre, как дела? Very good. I'm doing this thing again. I mean, I enjoy playing Blitz chess, yeah? Why not just play it? So the question is to play e6 or e5 here, because basically we just want to get kid. It's not so bad, I'm just saying it's not not to be recommended to do it often. So knight e7 and then f5. Looks normal, but I want to play knight f6. I want to play some, so he wants to play d4 maybe at some point, yeah? Okay, so I get squeezed on the queen side, I guess. What can I do here? Sort of poke for the g3 with knight f4 attempt. My bishop on b7 is kind of dumb, but that's always the case in the kid. So f5, it's time. It is time for f5, and then once you open this file, then black is quite okay, I believe. So if I take knight h5, then he plays knight g5, and knight goes to e6, right? So I can't really allow that, but what can I do? Well, there is only one thing you can do, is you go into the tactics and hope it works. And pray it works. So you see it's very tactical now suddenly. Pieces are flying everywhere. Bishop d3, why not? Bishop g5, then knight b2, so that was the point. Knight f2 actually, yeah, looks nice. Yeah, I like this knight f2. Looks funky! Look at that, knight h3 is the threat, everything is hanging everywhere. It's like, what's going on, man? Who do I take? Do I take the bishop or I take the knight? I don't even know. I probably take... it's a dilemma, yeah? Yeah, I probably should just take the bishop. And because I can grab this pawn on a3. I cannot take this pawn. That knight on a3 is not hanging anymore. Ouch. That was the case of a big ouch. So let's get rid of this knight. Let's try to open the bishop. Because bishops, they need space, right? We all know that. I'm very tolerant in chances you could write opening for black. What do you want me to look at for black, man? I've been playing Sicilian Khan all my life, and I've been playing Slav. And you need to find the opening that suits your style, first of all. You need to be very comfortable with the positions resulting after the opening, that you understand the ideas, because again, some moves come naturally to us. If you're a positional player, then the move that comes naturally to you should be, you know, a positional move, right? But if you're a tactical player, then it's not the case. So let's attack this. And if I attack, the knight is h4, yeah? h4 is coming. Limited time, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's attack bishop a4. It's always a good idea to counterattack. Actually, I should have played just h6 because knight e6, king f6, and then at knight e4 is an exchange, and I'm getting a better position. So I screwed this up a little bit. But okay, if rook c1, then bishop b3 probably should be okay. Because I'm more or less forcing the exchange of the pawns, and with the pawns, and probably just a pair of rooks also would be nice. Then I get the rook behind, and extra pawn. I'm not sure if he's winning, but it's yeah, he gets a knight on c3, right? Okay. He gets a knight on c3 to block this whole thing. Well, I'm threatening c3, so I have to play knight c3. There is no other choice, man. Gotta do it. Oh, really? E. Fine. Bishop c2. King travels. In this case to f5 then. Yeah, that was important. That was sort of a trap that I tried to catch him. It was a nice trap. Now I get these 2 pawns regardless of what he does. Because then, of course, these pawns will win me the game. Okay. Alright guys, so he wants a rematch probably, yeah? So let's do a rematch. So that was not bad. That was not bad. Yeah. Okay, so the end games are very important. You can turn around a bad opening, even the middle game, in the end game. A lot of people who are, who study openings a lot, very heavily, their practical strengths, once you manage to get the game going and you survive the opening, then you get really good chances to turn the game, okay, turn the tables. So that was, I would suggest, that's why my goal was to survive the opening so I can get into the middle game, end game. Then I could play with the top players. And the openings were always my weak spot. That's why I studied those offbeat openings. Because not many people will study them just specifically unless you play them. And if you're a top player, you basically try to play main openings, main lines. And then, so offbeat openings for a player like me, those are a good, smart choice, I think. So again, if you're a good player, if you know your end games, if you study them hard, you can, this alone can give you many points and save you a lot of points. So those skills are crucial. End games and the middle game to end games. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the 100 end games. For the end games, I would recommend you to do the studies. Those are beautiful studies. They give you a sense of aesthetics, and they're also very good for your understanding of the end games. Because that is pure beauty when you have this magic, between the pieces. Like the knight is on the opposite part of the board, and then he jumps and manages to stop the 2 connected pawns, for example, right? Or some other things like that. All right, so let's go from the Lichess and try to go and play some games here. So lobby, let's go into the chess24. Let's troll some people here. I'm gonna switch between different servers here. So we have what, Vantra Blitz here. Which studies do you mean? No, I mean a lot of studies. The famous composers like Kasparyan, Kubil, Troitsky. Yeah, all those old masters. Just look at them. They're all bloody famous and freaking awesome. Okay, I'm sorry for my language. I offend anybody, but I think I mentioned that my channel is for mature audience. Okay, so all right. Yeah, that's my finger. That's famous finger. That yeah, famous legends. And there's also this sort of famous thing. Anyway, nobody wants to play me, yeah? So let's see. Let's see if I have any better luck on the... Yeah, it's still here. Okay. If I have luck on the chess.com. Play! No, I don't want... actually, I love Fischer Random, yeah? But let's see... Play Blitz, yeah? 3 minute. Not Fischer Random, standard. Nobody here? No. Okay. So let's play here. The one thing I like about the chess.com is they have this, the globe, and then you have a lot of people here. So they show faces of all the different members. I don't know. This is mature trolling channel. Yes, exactly. Trolls are welcome. Kids, lovers of chess are welcome. Yeah, nobody is playing. Nobody wants to play me. So let's go back to Lichess and stop the search here because I don't want to play simultaneous exhibition on chess.com and here. Ooh, we got a grandmaster. There is Spanish torture is like past century, man. Now it's Italian torture, okay? And I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about the Italian game. It's really sad, actually, in Italy. This it's a great country, of course. It's really sad that they were, I think, the first of the China to get hit by the virus, and I think they underestimated the virus, so that's why there were so many fatalities, right? That's very unfortunate. So let's keep the position blocked, and ooh. Okay, so this is a pretty decent kid for me. So this is going somewhere, I guess. Bring the bishop, king h8 maybe. Yeah, so he's playing Spanish, I'm playing kid. We'll see whose setup is better. Yeah, again, it's very unfortunate. So knight g8. I really want to play f5, and you really want to take on c5, I guess, yeah. Then play a5 and put this thing on b6, maybe. So let's grab this, h6, and we're ready for f5 now. We're ready to rock. He doesn't want me to play f5. I insist. I'm sorry, but I insist. Okay. Striponsky, he is good. He actually beat me a couple of times in the classical games, I think. Yeah, he is good. I know him for a long time. Say hi to him, please, if you see him. Yeah, Alex. Actually, there's so many strong grandmasters in New York. It's amazing. And of course, it's also #1 hardest hit area in the United States, right? So f4, let's go. f4, f3, let's open this position. Yeah, we need to open his king. We're going for the mate. Yeah, we're not playing some stinky positional chess here. The blitz is not for that. We're playing man's chess. Playing sacrifices. We're playing Bishop h3, rook f2 is not that kind of sacrifice I was talking about, though. So knight on g8 is bad. So we try to improve this knight. He's gonna try to play queen c2, rook c1, try to get on the c file, I guess. That must be it. But I'm trying to get rid of this knight on b6. That was the other thought behind knight f6 position. And now we think where to put our pieces here. The knight on e7 sucks, to be honest. So let's play active Spielen. Let's play here. And knight g6, the knight goes to h4. Check, of course, since you give me this tempos. I appreciate your generosity. You allowed me to play knight h4 immediately. And the queen goes to e8. The plan is to play knight f6 now at some point. And kick that queen out. Alright, knight f6, queen e6. Yes, you do have this move. I really cannot I cannot accept this. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna just g4. Yeah, he's killing me here. Okay, so grab. He's killing me here. I'm trying to go for a sneaky knight d5. Of course, he sees it. So the other sneaky way is to play g4 here. Then knight f3. Hope for some tricks. I don't think there are any tricks though. Because that bishop on b5. Yeah, but he cannot sacrifice the pawn yet. He cannot sacrifice the pawn yet. So bishop here. Okay, so he wins this game. And my knight is on h2. Alright, so the attack didn't work. I agree. Okay, fine. You win. Where was the rematch? Anyway, so what was the thing that I did wrong? I was winning at some point, and then I started to play knight f6, knight d7. That was probably wrong way to play the position. The other mistake was probably playing b5, allowing his knight on b6. And he took my light squared bishop, which ended all my hopes for an attack. So I would say those were the key mistakes here. King Arthur, the mythical beast. No, the mythical hero. The mythical beast was some other guy. Okay. So let me take a break from doing commentary. I still haven't recovered from my flu fully, and talking much is still making my throat sore. Okay, so g5 is a famous trap, so of course he sees it. Otherwise people just play rook e8 and they completely ignore it. So in this case I can go c4 or I can go for a mate. So let's play queen g4. And let's go for h5, queen h4. And we're going to be very direct and very brutal here. That is the plan. While he is not watching. So this is the danger of allowing in a hippo white to get the pawns to g5 and h4. Because with the rook on h1, you have h5 and queen h4, and the position is starting to look really dangerous for black. There is no threat, so let's play h5 anyway. There is no threat of knight c5, there is no threat of knight e5, so bishop c8 was the, I guess, taking an extra precaution. Knight f6 is met by queen f3 maybe? No, queen h4, because queen f3 is bishop g4, right? So thank you for joining. Wow, I have 113 people watching me. Thank you guys. This is the highest I've been blessed with, yeah? So, how to get to his king now? That is the question. How can I get to his king? There is one check, but check is not enough. So we can go for f4 now, because that bishop on g7 is unprotected. Are you planning to play Title Chess Com? When is the Title Chess Com, by the way? It's only next Tuesday, right? They're doing it on Tuesdays. Yeah, f4, f5 is a potential thing, but right now I just want to take this pawn maybe. Actually, he cannot take it anyway because of queen h8 mate, right? So let's push our luck. Let's keep attacking. I want to take with the knight on e5. e4, queen h8. Look at that monster bishop on b2 now, suddenly. He is a monster. Not the monsters are us, but the monster. Yeah, I have to take this pawn probably. And queen h6 or knight g5, I guess. Knight g5. And still queen h8, yeah? Woohoo! Yes, that works. Alright, so that was the variation on this h8 theme. With the knight on g5. I swindled him, I must admit. Yeah, gf5 was interesting, but I didn't want to give him a chance just to grab something. Okay, yeah, this has also played a lot. This is also actually quite interesting. This has become sort of Pierce, but the question is it a good Pierce for black or is it not? Because if I get my rook on g8 and I get fully developed, I should be okay. Raid incoming! Raid? Oh my god, we have raids, raiders! Who is raiding me? Did I play Vincent Keimer? I know Keimer! He is the kid, the protege of Peter Lacko, who is my teammate in the German Bundesliga. Of course I know Keimer. So knight d7, knight c4 probably, but then I have queen e7. Ah, Dan Asserman. How many people? 113 people. Ooh, wow. That is a lot of people. I hope you wash your hands before coming to my channel. Just kidding. Yeah, just sanitizing is important measure of the this flu. Ты в России живешь? Yes, I живу в России. Is it bad? I like it here actually. It's things are cheaper. People love chess, and my wife is Russian, so you know, no complaints here at all. So grab, knight goes to d5. Ubitsa means the killer. What are you trying to kill, though? That's the question, yeah? So knight c5. And then we think, if he plays c4, I can take on e4, or I can play knight b4. I'm not sure which beast is better, yeah? So, and now, of course, you have to play a5 to make sure after c4 you get the b4 square. So that was important thing, okay? Also important probably is to play bishop h8 and open finally the rook here. So now potentially there are things like rook g3 and queen h4 even on the cards. Well, it's very complicated in Germany because you guys have this compulsory high school education. It is extremely difficult to do something with that. Hold on a second. I think I'm getting swindled here. What I'm going to do if queen b5 check, knight d7 doesn't look right. I should probably just play rook g5 instead. Next time, play just rook g5, give up the exchange, but you get the strong dark square compensation. Because suddenly I think I'm worse here. So I'm gonna run with my king like Kasparov did against Grishuk. It was I remember it was a fantastic game. It was Sicilian, Gary Castle, short side on the black side of the Sicilian. And then he realized he was worse, so he started running with his king to the queen side. It was an amazing game. I think he either won or he drew. Don't remember which one was it. So maybe knight d7 first, but then he plays rook bishop g6 anyway, yeah? Queen g7, check, knight d7, knight e6 takes bishop g6, check, and I'm in a huge amount of trouble. Okay, so let's start running with the king. Let's do the forest run thing, and we're gonna do rook g7, and guess I'm gonna keep on running. I could have taken c5, I could have taken e4. Knight e6 is coming also, so grab. Well, I'm lost. Officially, I'm I'm just lost. Officially, I'm just lost. So my hope is now to transfer the game into the endgame and survive there. So let's see if I knew what I was talking about when I was saying about the endgame skills, right? So let's see if this works out here. Knight f4, bishop c6 maybe. Grab the pawn. Knight f4. Yeah, suddenly I'm winning. Suddenly. Yeah, okay. So it's a draw. For each draw. Okay. Many will stay. Some will leave as soon as the raid is over. Well, that's fine. Thank you for raiding. Rematch. How many games we played? It's time to play a new opponent. Flagon. You should guys know me better. I hate flagging. I don't flag people. This is a chess game. It's not like whose mouse is stronger, better, faster. Yeah. Because obviously when you're younger you have faster response. Спасибо. So the reason I play chess is I like chess in its pure form. I agree, time is a factor, I agree. But if it is a tournament game, yeah, then it's absolutely. But in the Blitz on the online servers, like, who cares? I mean, some people take winning to a completely different level, and I don't blame them, but that's not my style. Okay. All right, chess platform. So you see chess.com, how many people are here? You're still here? Yes, I'm still here. People playing, a lot of grandmasters, but they did terrible thing. They got rid of Arena Kings, and I still haven't forgiven them for that. Arena Kings was a good thing. It was a really good thing. So Queen c7, Rook d8, Rook c8. I think I get a good version of the hedgehog. I'm pretty happy with my version because my bishop is already firing instead of being very passive on e7. And white's bishop on b2. It should not be there, actually. So the thing here is sometimes I like to play Queen c6 here. And so I can play Queen c7 back. And that means white doesn't have c5 break anymore. He does have this though. So grab. And I cannot play knight d7 really, yeah? Because that pawn on b6 is weak. But okay, so let's take. And knight d7, rook d7, queen d7, knight b6. This is not looking okay to me anymore because my bishop on b7 is stuck in a bad position, I understand. Okay, what can I do? What can I do here? Probably I can counterattack and try to go after that a2 pawn. So let's grab this, let's grab here. And I need my bishop on h6 ASAP. He's a smart man, he played it first. And okay. My bishop on b7 is really bad. It's like he's the worst. So I have this small trick up my sleeve, but yeah, he didn't put my bishop. He didn't let my bishop get him on the. And my knight is not so great. Okay, white is winning. White is winning, I admit it. White is winning. And he wants to play rook b8. So my idea was to play bishop e1 here. And bishop f2. And try to get my rook somewhere where it would be safe. But there is no safe, yeah? b7 is coming. b7 is coming. And there is nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Okay. Grab. b7 is probably winning, yeah? But now I suddenly get a good chance to survive. He misplayed somewhere. He definitely misplayed somewhere. Well, this is not the worst thing that could have happened to me. The only thing is I'm a long time. But that can't be corrected, right? So knight goes into the center, of course. Knight d4. Knight protects my pawns. Okay, so he knows what he is doing. Okay, this should be a draw, of course. Come on, man. Sneaky guy. That was sneaky. Yeah, I thought he was gonna just go for a draw, but obviously it was a draw at the end. Just play knight h3, knight h5, knight f4, but long time. Okay, Mr. Song Ho Cook. Со зрителями будешь играть? Right, if somebody challenged me on this Lee chess thing, I'm willing to play these guys. Online chess striking. No. Alright, so he is not responding. I have suspect that he was not playing quite fair, but okay. So, Ubitsa. Alright, so let's play this Ubitsa guy. Shall I crush you? Dude, many have said that. Few have succeeded. Don't remember from which movie is that. I love movies. Okay. So you know what I'm playing, right? Thank you for following. It's knight g3, g5, h4. Just like before. It was a chess game. Right? God once thought about being a director. Hey, that's pretty good. How do you know about that? Not many people know that. Thank you. 216 people. Thank you for the raid, by the way. You brought like 100 people with you, yeah? So, Dan, I think. I have only Restream chat open here, so I don't know a lot of things, so correct me when I'm wrong, okay, guys? I don't want to offend anybody here. So just let me know if I'm doing it. Russian Tarantino. Dude, that's a huge compliment, Tarantino. I must say that I'm a huge fan of Tarantino, but at the same time, some of his movies are like so hard to, to swallow. I mean, It's not easy. Tough movies, but he's great, of course. I mean, Kill Bill, just for that movie alone, I forgive him all his sins, yeah? I mean, there were some rumors that he was treating his muse at that time. What was his the actress? What was her name? Who was playing in his movies? Damn it, the Kill Bill role, and then the Pulp Fiction. What was her name? Uma Thurman, right? Yeah. Right. So that was some rumors, especially with that scene where she had to drive the limo at the end of the Kill Bill, and she got into this accident, right? Because of that. So, but he extracts high standards. I mean, you need balance, but again, a great director, great everything. So, no comment. Since I'm not an expert on that, Hikaru could farm me a bit. Well, I don't play Hikaru since he started flagging me, so I don't play him. Ever since that happened, I don't play this guy anymore. Queen f6. I get a choice to play bishop c7, just go pawn grabbing, or just get the exchange. I don't know, because if I go pawn grabbing, that leaves takes my bishop away from the important diagonal. Fine, so let's kick his queen out and put my own knight on d5. That looks much better. Maybe not that much better, but it's still a better deal than the other deals. King h1. So I know what is my queen doing on f1? Oh my god, what is that queen doing there? Let's get the queen out. This rook should be here. Time management is part of the game, is not? It is. It is part of the game. And it is, but you have to distinguish between two different things. Playing online chess for this phantom online rating nobody cares about, and playing in a classical game, a tournament game, right? Those are two different things. In a tournament classical game, if you get flagged, there is no excuse, period. No excuse. But if you get flagged online game when you play in a Grandmaster Rook and King versus Rook and King, that just tells me that you really need to win and need to use all those little tricks to win. Okay. Poor you. I mean, I don't need to win so badly. Okay. I mean, you can be competitive, but... Alright, so who's next to challenge me? Where is everybody? Guys, I'm on Lichess, I'm waiting your challenges. Hello? Okay. I'm starting with the first guy who challenged me. So, let's play. Yeah, right now there's only online chess, and to make any serious chess online, when it's very hard to detect, there is no 100% foolproof method of finding and banning cheaters, then it's tough to make any serious tournaments online. I mean, Chess.com does that Title Tuesday thing, and it's very good guys on their part, but again, quite a few times I felt that I was playing bots instead of people, and that left me with a sour taste a little bit. So I don't quite embrace online tournaments as much as I used to. Okay, that's the honest answer that you get from me. Okay, Rook e8 usually is standard here. So basically I need to try to box in White's light squared bishop here. Can't catch them all, that's true, especially if it's a smart one, It's like thieves and law enforcement, right? There's always a game. Whoever comes up with the new way to trick people to or to wherever. So let's knight b6 maybe. Take control of the d5 square. Rook a d8, centralization. I'm ready for c5 because I take away this. My God, 93-1. Is that's a provisional rating, right? What is this? Is it rated game, by the way? I don't know. Queen e3. Yeah, okay, so this guy is definitely not bad. Rook takes. And do you feel lucky? That's the question. He will lose 1,000 points if he loses. Fine. I'll offer you a draw. You refuse the draw. Wow. Okay, fine. We get a draw. Okay, next. Don't think I'm gonna give you draws just because you're nice, guys. Come on. Ah, that was you. Ha. Alright, good for you that you mentioned that. Alright, but provisional ratings. Oof. Did you just make an account here and started playing me the first game? Wow. Okay, challenges. I have challenges. Next challenge from the top. Do the challenges actually go to the top, the newest ones or the oldest ones? Where are the oldest challenges? Are they on the top or on the bottom? Do you guys know? Must be in the title. Okay, so we're continuing with the hippo vacation. Yeah, forced vacation. Let's call it this way. Oldest ones on the top. Good. Excellent. Thank you. Yours is on the bottom. Okay. Anyway, any request for the openings? Do you guys want me to play a particular opening? Do you want me to play the old Spanish torture thing? Is Hippo fine? Do you want me to play London System? Grob. What's a Halloween Gambit? I never heard of the Halloween Gambit. No more Hippo. Yeah, you guys all tired of Hippo. I agree. It's kind of boring. It gets boring after a bit. Muzio Gambit. Grob is good. Grob is what? G4? Alright, let's go for Grob. What is the Grob on the black side? Is there such thing? I suppose there is no Grob on the black side, right? Too bad. Alright, let's go G5. Let's go funky. Oh, we have another provisional player. Borg! Ah! Okay, good. Let's go for the Borg opening. We are the Borg. Actually, how many people of you saw the Star Trek Picard? I thought it was absolutely awesome. I grew up on the Star Trek TNG, so I thought that was awesome. Except that the finale was so cheesy. It was cheesy. Oh my god! I thought that they could do better than that. I mean, I was expecting a grandiose fight at the end. You know, you have 209 Romulan warbirds, right? And then what do you get? You get nothing. Come on, that is just that is a cheap way to end the show. I mean, it is also in a way in line with the old Star Trek traditions, but still. I mean, it's entertainment, for God's sakes. So I was a little bit let down by that ending, to be honest. Actually, I was expecting way more, but okay. Hopefully season 2 would be good, yeah? Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Spoiler. Next time I'll give you a spoiler alert. You get the spoiler for the next game. I play Grob. Season 2 will be banger. Banger. What is that? Is that where you get the term banger? It sounds like very, very gangster term. It's like, are you a gangster? You should say yes, I'm a gangster. Because you're muting season 2. That will be too far. I can't stay. I don't have so much willpower to stay away from the Star Trek, Picard. That's just. I mean, look at the guy. He was made for the Professor X, right? And I was a big fan of X-Men, and I was a big fan of TNG, and he was in both of them. I mean, how can I dislike that? I can't. It's just like, to me, it's a sign that I had to watch this stuff. Okay, we are Russian Bolshigrada. Did you steal that from Red Heat, Schwarzenegger's movie, the 90s or the 80s? That was a fantastic movie, yeah. Red Heat, and was it Bellucci guy? Not the Bellucci. That was Monica. I'm always mixing him up with Monica Bellucci, and that was the other guy. There was that fantastic scene, you know, where exchanging the watches in the end, and it's like it's a good tradition and blah blah blah, and then the watch turns out to be a cheap Jim Belushi, yeah. Hey, but Jim Belushi and Monica Bellucci almost sounds identical, almost. Except that Monica played in. All right, so the oldest guy. Yeah, The Matrix. I heard The Matrix 4 is coming. Anybody knows when? Have I slept yet? Yes. I heard that that The Matrix 4 is coming. I just don't know for sure when. Keanu, I mean, he is also great. Maybe next year, yeah. I don't want to miss that one. In the retirement home. Ha! Retirement home. That was funny. It's like, but he is old now, yeah? How old is he? Keanu is like at least 50, I think. Because Matrix was in 2000. No, when was the Matrix actually? It was 2000 to 2001. Do you guys remember? 1999, yeah. I'm very old. And so he's 50 now, he was like 30 then, right? Right. Okay. So, anyway. Oh my god, I wanted to play Grob, and I ready to, and is why so serious? Well, my channel is not ready for Raiders. I'm sorry. It's old channel. It has nothing. No emoticons. No shiny stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Although I like John Wick. He was pretty good in John Wick. Yeah. Yes, he has the sense of humor. I kind of like it. Can you play 193C43 ready after Grob? Alright, next game is Grob. Just, guys, remind me after this game that I should play Grob, okay? Because, you know, I'm jumping from idea to idea, from thought to thought, and I also trying to play chess at the same time. It's not so easy, okay? So, I have a lot of things whenever I see your text, and I'm playing chess game at the same time, trying to juggle. It's not... it's almost Grob. Thank you, Ibiza. It's almost. Yeah, B5. Actually, you know... B5 was Bent Larsen version of Grob, right? He played that. Who played against Karpov in the 80s? It was a famous dude. He played B5 and he beat him. The money grab. The third one? Yeah, but the sequels are usually worse than the original, right? We all know that. You playing Monica Bellucci chess. Is it a compliment? You know, it's like Ip Man, right? It's one of my all-time favorite movies, Ip Man. And remember that the scene in the first movie when this band of outsiders, they go into the town and they start beating up on all schools in the city. And so they later heard from the caterer that you guys thinking you beat a few masters and you're like the best in town, and they asking like who's the best? Ip Man, of course. So, right, so he goes there, this guy, and he wants to beat Ip Man, and he sees Ip Man gets into his favorite Wing Chun stuff position, right? And he says like, hey, this is woman kung fu. And his response was the classic, right? He's like saying, there is no It's just Kung Fu, right? Yeah. Your Grunful games for your opening. I hope you learned a good deal from those. End games. Thank you, my friends. You let me go into the end game. Of course, this end game is completely horrible for white. Hold on a second. Sun is out. The sun is out. And they could call it the best Kung Fu movie name ever. Yeah, I mean, I grew up on those Jackie Chan movies, right? Come on, guys. Jackie Chan. The drink master, or the drunk master. I even showed it to my wife. She was kind of laughing hysterically. No, you're not laughing hysterically, but you liked it though. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, the old school. Anyway, Grob. Where is it? Yes. I pressed something. Grob. Here's the Grob. Jackie Chan. Yeah, I think he has this movie in the work. He tried some serious movies, right? The Rush Hour was the movie that made him, I think, famous in the US, right? Not good. I can't quite be sure on that. Okay, let's try something funky with knight a3 and c4. Magnus in the arena. I lost to Magnus. Yeah, it's okay. I can live with that. I beat him when he was a kid. He was just a little punk then. You know, he was half reclining on his seat. I felt that was a big disrespect for me. So I whipped his butt. Just kidding. Consider taking my challenge back, Ruben. The challenge seems to be so much better than me. Embarrassing. No, don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as being embarrassed. Do not be embarrassed. And you get better by playing with the best. You should all try to, you know, play. If you have a friend who is better than you, play him 100 games. Play him, you know, until you beat him. Then you don't play him anymore. Okay? Then you don't play him anymore. He said, and you can quote me, okay? And then you say, the Grandmaster told me that I should not play a weaker position. Okay. Ooh, knight f4. Sneaky. So anyway, this group with knight a3 probably was not a success. I should have mixed it up with the hippo probably, yeah? Okay, so let's go into the endgame. You can join us, bro. Bro. Join who? The Borg? Okay, we're the Borg. So, okay, knight takes. Now with my knight going to c6. Let's go to the endgame. Yeah, but you know me, right? Endgames and me are made for each other. King f3, knight h4 check maybe. Alright, exchange always one pair of knights. That way your rook gets into a good position. I think now I'm finally starting to be better because that knight on d4, that pawn on e3 is weak, right? But it protects my knight on d4. I usually go for the key Samish. What were your early years in chess like? Early years. Is it going to be like Sherlock Holmes in those early years, or Frankenstein in his college years question? I loved the Frankenstein in college. That was fun. That was a good movie, by the way. Knight b5, is that real thing? Yeah, I think he actually want to play knight b5. Yeah. Interesting. All right, rook f4. For now, the idea was to grab this and grab here and play king f3. So I can go for this b5 pawn, transpose onto the rook endgame. Probably I should not give you this pawn. And probably I should just protect this pawn. Probably. This is not a fact yet, though. So rook endgame probably is a draw, to be honest. Okay, thank you for the tempo. Thank you for the tempo, but then you want to take my pawn on a3. Fine, you can have my pawn on e3. You dog. You get my pawn. How dare you. Ah, but then I play king of 3. And then I can take here with the rook. And while it's not the greatest rook, it's 2 extra pawns. Okay? It's something. And rook on h4 can get back sometime later, hopefully. Even now, rook c7, rook h7, this looks like a good idea, right? Now I'm not going to give you this pawn. And rook h7 is coming. And rook h7 is coming. It is coming anyway. Ah, sneaky. Fine. Check, check. Check, check. Here. Okay, 7. Check and mates. Ooh! Yeah, that was close. Do I play with viewers? That's exactly what I'm doing right now. So, where's this guy? He wanted to play me, right? So let's play this guy. There you go. So, as I promised, grow up with black. Grow up with black. b5. Actually, b5 with black is much safer than white's g4. I don't know why that is. It's kind of strange. It's counterintuitive, but it is. I realize I'm speaking like Robert Downey Jr. a little bit. You know, he has this very fast, slightly funny sequence of sequence of words, right? Bishop c3. All right. I was very confused with your moves until I saw your rating, which is 1300. Now I understand. Okay. So I'll give you a chance. I'll play something ridiculous. I'll play something here. And then d6. And I give you a chance to find some good moves. Georg, how are you? How's the things in Germany? You guys remember asking me like whether there was a sighting of me in Germany? Well, Georg would be the first person to know because he's my good teammate and he's from Germany and he helped me so many times I lost count. So, how's everything? Yeah, watch out for the moves. One thing you can learn about your opponent, Mr. Ilkson, is if you watch out for your last opponent move and try to figure out why did he go there. That would help you with a lot of first time things because, you know, welcome Georg Meyer. Right. So that would be helpful because it teaches you to foresee your opponent's moves and ideas and threats. This is extremely important. Okay, no b5 here, but I can play a6 first. There is such a thing. Did you already play Puzzle Rush? I'm not a big fan of Puzzle Rush. It is like Blitz. It should be done on a diet. Because you don't want to develop your short-term fast skills at the cost of the quality of your moves. Okay. Yeah, so the quality comes first. Then, when you got that quality, you start practicing the speed, right? That's so you do practice, and then when you feel like you practice really well, then you work on the speed. Okay, so this is Hippo, right? Pizza. Have 204 people in my channel. This is unreal. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for being here with me at this period of time when there are no online tournaments. I mean, when there are no tournaments in the world, when we're all stuck as the watchers, and we have to see what's going on. So, if you play Rauserus Black, the king on e7 should not surprise you much. It's quite normal for the king to be on e7. And of course we're going to the endgame, because queen h2 check is a huge thing, right? Right. So we have another 10 challenges. Bagaus, some online tournament for that. Yeah, when I was younger, I loved all sorts of chess. Bagaus, Crazy House, computer chess, you name it. Now, as I got a little bit older, I'm blundering rook e5. You missed it, man. Rook e5. She didn't just give you pawn back for nothing. I think I did, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The good thing is the rook endgame should be winning because double pawns on the c file. That means rook c4, rook a4. You guys remember this is a standard thing in the rook endgame where you have a6 and b5 pawn and your opponent has c3 and a3 pawns. Your rook ideal place is on a4. It protects the pawn on a6 and it attacks a whole bunch of weak pawns. Che Guevara mug. Well, the reason I keep it because the Che, right? We all know Che. The crazy kid named Che. Right. Okay, so now the question is, I should probably put the rook on c4. Ideally, the rook should be behind the pawns, of course, but my idea is try to control his pawn movement on the king side. So this, and I wanted to cut off his king, right? So I have two passers, A passed pawn, E passed pawn, that should be enough to win. Next. Thank you for following demonstration. Okay, so Grob you have. So what's the next opening you guys wanted? Besides Grob? Yeah, if you guys think you can survive with me going to the end game, you have better chances to set up some trick in the opening or in the middle game, because the end game is much easier to play. More Gambit, Jabava London, please. Jabava London. What's Jabava London, by the way? Is it d4 knight c3 thing or something? Reti. Reti is old school. Spanish torching maneuvering system. You almost make it sound like some sort of a BMW construction plan. Reverse Grob is called Baltic Polish. Ginger GM favorite. And maybe Ginger should play it because I'm not a big expert in Jabava's London system. You guys know who is a big expert in knight c3 systems? I can tell you the secret. It's the St. Petersburg guys like Alexeyenko, and then and there's some kids that you don't know about because they're unknown IMs. But Alexeyenko is #1 guy and who plays Jabava's London system. I won't even call it Jabava's London system because I would call it the Jabava Sicilian, that's for sure. I mean, Queen d4, Queen d2, b3, Bishop d2, that's Jabava Sicilian. 100% agree. But Jabava's London system is very hard for me to accept because it's like I don't know. It's just difficult. Reverse means opposite colors. Yes. I used to play. Actually, I had a funny story. It's like I didn't know what to play against Karakin. It was Vaikanzea. And so I thought, this guy knows theory so well. So why don't I play him something that I know, and it's not exactly London system. So guess what was the move that I came up with? I played d4, he plays d5, I play c3. So it's just pure reverse Slav. Okay, it's not London, it's just reverse Slav. So I don't think he took that quite seriously because he gave me the pawn. He played c5 right away, and I took it immediately, and it was like Queen's Gambit accepted, except I have an extra tempo, which means, of course, I'm close to winning, right? So that's the story. Right. Actually, I think how long am I streaming? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Can you find out? Because I'm getting a bit tired, guys. So I'll probably just play a couple more games, and that will be it for now. And I'll try to do it more tomorrow. Okay. Well, thank you for. I don't call myself best streamer for sure. I have my own way of streaming, and I thank you deeply for allowing me to stream and do something we all love best, right? Which is to play chess and have fun. This is the main goal behind chess. This is something that everybody should keep in mind. First of all, chess was meant to be a game. It was meant to be part of something for you to have fun. Okay, and I hope you all guys enjoy, and just to play chess and enjoy it. That's all I can hope for. So anyway, I'm getting hello everybody. Yes, 2788 doesn't make much of a difference. What does IGM? It means International Grandmaster. Nothing special. It's just sort of a title, and of course it's nice to have a title still. Right. Okay, so a couple more games. Starting. Okay, I have to play Andre. I'm sorry. I know Andre since '96, and last time I played him, I don't even know when. So. Sorry, you're next, dude. You're next, right? Yeah, you're next. Yeah, for sure. But I have to play Andre. I mean, we've been college friends for a long time. So let's see what Andre prepared against the Hippo. Andre, what did you prepare, man? Ooh, preventing bishop, preventing h4. Nice. So you were not just sitting, paying no attention. Surrender is prepared. Is it sounds like an old Chinese proverb, like surrender yourself and accept your surrender and be yourself, and then by surrendering yourself you sort of win? Is that what your plan is? Because I remember there was something like that. The Chinese are like the grandmasters of coming up with all sorts of very cryptic messages. Pretty impressive messages too. So 94, double attack on those pawns. Never run across that. Really? Well, maybe I screwed up. Maybe it was not exactly Chinese. Maybe. Then I apologize. But I felt it was actually in kind of in style. Or maybe it was just movie phrase. Yeah, we all know movies, right? They can be very corrupt. Corruptive. Okay, so Andre survived the first 20 moves. Congratulations. You deserve an award. Yeah, okay, but Sabrina, you know, she actually prepared really well. So her first game of the match was actually very good. Oop, I apologize. Um, yeah, she caught me in some preparation for my London system. I was much worse. How to challenge? Um, come with me if you want to live. You mean that? Nah, just kidding. Come on. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Um, wow. We have so many people here today. And now, who rated me again? Because at some point, I think Dan Esserman was rating me, and then he left, and then suddenly I have 200 points. I am Esserman. He's still here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm wondering how's your chess lately. Have you played? Because you were so close to becoming GM, dude. Oh, Mark Esserman. I'm sorry. I'm mixing up him with Dan. There was this. I think it was Dan Edelman, right? So okay, let's play this guy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, I remember he was actually at that tournament where I beat Shankland. Somebody mentioned in London system with that famous trick with Bishop H7, Knight G5. I need to start playing again. Okay, why am I playing Vienna? I have no idea. It's like I'm trying to new Twitch account since you started streaming. I have no idea. I've been streaming for quite a while now, except that I wasn't very consistent with it. But now, since I'm stuck at home, and you're all stuck at home, and I've been quarantined, I expect I will stream more. And actually, I played this with black. I played e5, and then I took on d4 and played bishop d7, which is a passive way to play it, but it's very solid. And so knight c6 is not that bad, actually. And the only way to continue is to play e5, actually, here. There is no other ways. Apparently only few people have proper contract, and they tend not to even say the word Lichess, never mind stream there. Well, I'm not an official Lichess streamer. I think I'm not even a partner with them. But they've been... they invited me to play in Lichess. So why not? I feel like it's better to play in Lichess than to stream and doing advertising for Chess24 and Chess.com guys. I mean, they should be running a lot of tournaments now that people can play. Actually, maybe with some prizes, maybe even like Arena, prized Arena, right? And they used to encourage people to broadcast by giving prizes to the streamers. So that was a good thing. It's gone also. So again, I feel like a lot of good things were stopped for some reason. I don't know why. And that was a big bummer. Hopefully they will return those back sometime later. Will I play you? Just do it. Yeah, so the idea is actually I wanted to play g4 myself. That's one of the main plans in this position. White wants to play knight g3 and then f4, g5, and then sort of basically steamroll black, which is the reason why black should theoretically exchange knight on d4, not just leave his knight on c6, because that knight on c6 is going to be your liability. He has no squares, right? While white's knights are much better placed. Once I put the rook on d1, the knight goes to d5, and that knight on c6 will prevent your pawn from going to c6, for example, right? So that is the problem. So that's the problem with the setup for black. Alright, so I played the next game, And unfortunately that will be it, because I need to get some rest, guys. Always exchange the defender. Look at those squares. All I have to do is just bring my queen to h6, right? And then it's game over. Alright, so the last challenge here. And then I need to get some food and I get some rest. So let's play some London system just for you guys. Bishop f4, knight f3 first. I recommend knight f3 first because bishop f4, c5 is the best setup for black. So knight f3 first, force black to play knight f6, and then he played bishop f4. That is the best sequence for white to play this London system. Okay, what else? Dutch. The Dutch. The sporty and the good. The good, what was that old westerns called? Was the Clint Eastwood later today? Probably not, because I'm not quite young anymore. And but I'll try to stream tomorrow. I'll try, okay? Don't give me such bishop, man. Come on, you just gave me this. Look at your dark squares. They're absolutely horrendous now. Okay, knight c3 take. I understand. You want to play knight e4. I understand. You go for the c3 pawn. But now after h5, I'll just play f3 at some point. First, I'll protect the pawn, of course, but then f3. That knight gets out of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right. I just wanted to make a pun, sort of. I just want to, like, the good, the bad, and the Dutch. Yeah. It's an animal of its own. So the question is how to break through here. That's a good question. It is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but we have to do it. We gotta do it. We got to do it. Right? So the question is c4 or e4. So let's start with the c4. Then it's going to be e4 and g4 at some point, probably. Rook f1. So now we're ready for g4. And we're ready for the e4, because the king on f7 is so incredibly bad. Boom! Now black is lost, because that pawn on f5, that Dutch pawn on f5, I accept in challenges. I'm sorry you're late. This is the last challenge for me. But I'll try to do it tomorrow. So, because I have no lessons tomorrow, I have no interviews tomorrow, so I'm available. Okay? Can compare both examples so fast what's happening on the board. Well, thank you for a compliment. To be compared with the current top 10 player in the world is a big thing for me. So grab. Probably was not such a great grab, but the material is good, right? So I'm not complaining. Okay, boom. How many students do I have? Well, right now it's a crisis, yes, so everybody's trying to survive, so it's okay. I have some students, I have 5 students. No, I have 4 active students. Actually, I don't know how many students I have right now. Well, okay. Yeah, but I'm not ready to accept any more students right now. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for joining, for raiding. One of these days I'll learn how to do the raiding and raid you back. Georg, thank you for joining. Andre, thank you for coming. And the rest of you guys, try to catch me tomorrow. I just don't know when tomorrow I'll feel I'll have good energy to do the stream. And see you later, all, everybody. Stay safe, my friends.